the gym I go to is quite dynamic. I was introduced to this guy here, Larry, who's a highly motivated and knowledgeable person. He's a kinesiology specialist who works with pro basketball teams, football teams, and top amateur golfers, and he's helping me work out my issues with bursitis in my right knee. And we're going to be working on developing mobility strategies to get me untwisted, if you will. There's a lot of, the body is amazing in how it's all tied in together, and Larry is an expert in finding out, watching. He's going to watch you move, and he's going to help assess how to best structure my body within the powerlifting fundamentals so that I can move more efficiently with the barbell and thus avoid injury and get my body back to where it should be, let's say like before I started lifting, because before I started lifting my body hadn't been subjected to the heavy loads of the barbell. And after 6 years of training, it's had some very minor but very significant changes structurally, and we're trying to work these things out because, like I've said, I'm having some knee inflammation, and it's really going to come down to a lot of mobility work and assessing more mobility work and strategies as far as that's concerned. So that's to be continued. I'm back on the conventional deadlifts here. We are working with a Texas bar, which is a much thinner barbell. The circumference of it is much thinner. It feels a lot thinner in my hands. It's a little bit odd to be back working with the barbell that I started powerlifting with. I used to, I started off with the skinny barbell, but then switched to a thicker barbell, a barbell that we call it a stiff barbell for the USAPL. But now that I'm not going to lift in the USAPL, the federation that I'm probably going to be lifting it is going to be using this type of barbell, and he's working this double overhand grip to get that grip strength back. And these were relatively light, although my hands aren't used to this barbell, so it just felt kind of weird, but that's okay. All that will come back. I will be using a reverse grip. I'm a fan of the reverse grip. I don't like the hook grip. But right now, I've got to get that hand strength back, got to get that grip strength back, and that's going to be a pleasure to really develop some really strong grip strength again. So today was a very, very productive day. I definitely improved a ton in my squat, a ton in upper back tightness. I mean, my back right now is very sore from yesterday's squat session, even though it was very light. It was, I hit a new level in my squatting, and my back's very sore. That's a good sign because normally I'm not sore after I train, and that's always good when you're a good sore. Right here, I'm working on my abdominals, doing these sort of modified dragon flags, and I'll see you in the next training video. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.